EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. Sean Judkins. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Sean Judkins, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. 50 Bison. Ready, up.
Off play action. Richard. Now he'll tuck this and run. Staying on his feet. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Richard. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
From the gun on 3rd down. Richard. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Clifton. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. And they get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Clifton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs lived for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. Let's go now. It's 2nd and 8. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Richard. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Palmer. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Richard. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Sanders' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Bond. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. An inside run with Jenkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And it is still early. just the first quarter, but you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Clifton. That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Clifton. Pass caught, right side, Fannin. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Clifton. That's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns are once again back in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 2nd and 11. And this one's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Back to throw. Richard will set up the screen to Taylor. Finding room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there on 20 yards.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago. Now 2nd and 9.
At the Browns' 34-yard line.
Back to throw again. This taken in by Downs. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. The Colts had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any draft.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's J.O. Okay, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
19, stop.
Looking to throw. Richard. And that's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
70 range.
Back to throw. Clifton. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
65 catch. 18, Radler, 18.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Turn there, gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. And McPherson on for the extra point.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Browns 27, Colts 13. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. He finds his man complete. It's Reyes. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Browns
back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Colts are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Richard. Pass caught right side by Taylor. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Richard. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Richard. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returnable for Grant. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 116 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Cleveland.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Viking 18. Let's go.
That's taken in by Bond. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
And got his man complete. Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
On 4th down, Richard. He'll try to do it himself. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 130 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, Clifton. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide down with the 1st down for the moment. But a penalty flag on the field. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
2nd and 9. Come on.
On the handoff, this is Judkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Richard. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced.